I heard that you wanted to start ice skating, and obviously to start we all know we need skates, whether it's the rental ones or you're going to go and buy figure skates, but there are a lot of other accessories that you also need. So today I'm going to go through everything that's in my skate bag and my rink bag so that you are prepared for the ice. I don't want this video to be super long, so let's jump straight into it. Okay, this is my rink bag. You just need to make sure you have a big enough bag that can fit everything. Mine is actually broken at the moment. The zip does not zip anymore, so I do need to get a new one. And trust me, it doesn't have to be pretty, it just needs to be big. Because I know people who have pretty ones, but then they don't fit everything, or they need to really Tetris their skates in so that everything fits perfectly, and that's just really annoying. So make sure you get a big bag if you don't already have one. Get an idea, that's how much it holds. Okay, first things first, your skates. I have the Adaya Chorus, I'm doing single jumps and I'm starting to work on the axle. I started with the Jackson L's, and while they didn't break down, I feel like I just wanted a bit of an upgrade. And I got these professionally fitted. I would highly recommend you go to a skate shop and you try on all the different brands and all the different boots just to see what fits your foot the best, because every brand makes their shoe slightly different. So if this one, for example, has a wider ankle here, I wanted a different brand, but then when I tried it on and I stood up, the back of the shoe just like cut into my calf. So yes, it's not like sneakers where if you just get your size, it will fit, because every boot is made very differently. So definitely get yours fitted. So this is the skate, and then you're probably wondering what this pink thing is. This is called a soaker. So after you skate, the blade does get wet. So you dry it off with a towel, and then you also have to put this on just to soak up any excess water so the blade doesn't rust. Soakers you can buy online on Amazon, or you can buy at your skate shop as well, or you can make them because it is kind of just like a mini towel. The other thing I have in my skate bag, which is also super important, are hard guards. So these are the Adaya hard guards. It's just a rubbery kind of guard. So when you're stepping on and off the ice, you put these on so that you don't ruin your blade. Think of them as like knife guards, but for your skate blade. There are many different types of guards. A lot of people have these Adaya ones because they are very flexible and they can stretch to fit your blade. Whereas the other ones, I think they tend to be a bit more plasticky and you actually have to cut them up. I don't know if that makes sense, but the Adaya ones are really good. So if you can, get these. And then I also have just a towel to dry off my skate blades after I finish skating, getting all the ice and that water off. Nothing particularly interesting about this one. Other little accessories I have in my skate bag are leg warmers. So I have white ones and black ones. I tend to wear the black ones the most. I feel like every skater has leg warmers. It's just like an essential. Then I also have knee pads. I don't really wear these anymore. I wore these a lot when I was first starting out, and I think these are volleyball knee pads, but they did the trick. If you're practicing knee slides or anything, these will be super helpful. On the topic of protection, I also have wrist guards because I broke my wrist once on the ice, and so I got these. And I think they just really helped me get over that mental barrier of trying new things again. Really helpful if you're starting out, because a lot of us, we want to instinctively break our fall with our wrist, but that could lead to a broken bone. So definitely wear these until you learn how to fall properly, or until you're comfortable with falling. I also have gloves, nude gloves. These are super useful for like competitions. I wear these on a daily as well. Black gloves, which are kind of falling apart because they've got like holes in them. Honestly, with skaters, even if you're wearing a t-shirt, everyone still wears gloves. It's just how it is. And then on the side pocket, I have resistance band. I don't use this that much, but it does help with like stretching. Ankle pads. I had to wear these a lot when I was wearing my Jackson skates and my older skates, because those were a lot more narrow around the ankle and it just cut into my ankle bone a bit. But I don't really wear these anymore. Okay, so that's my skate bag. And then I also have my rink bag. So this bag sits on the barrier of the rink, and it's just there for easy access if you need to get anything super quick. So I've got heaps of charms on it just to decorate. So this bag has two side pockets, a front pocket, and then a middle pocket. These are all empty. I've just filled up the middle, and super big capacity as well. First things first, snacks. I've got a video on my shorts and also my Instagram and TikTok with more info about all of these snacks that I have. Also an up and go, just to make sure we're all fueled and that we're exercising not on an empty stomach. I have tissues because we're in a cold rink, a little skating book if I just want to write down anything I learned from my lesson with my coach. I have a little phone stand. So this is how I film all my videos. So my phone will just stand over there, and then I'll just put it on the barrier and then I'll just film. I also have a different phone case with a horizontal stand so that if I want to film horizontally, I can film it like this. And this, which is so useful, the Tower 28 hypochlorous acid. I saw this from a TikTok of a ballerina and she sprays it after every class. And apparently it's just really good for preventing breakouts because it calms your skin and it kills bacteria apparently. So I've been using this and that's it for my rink bag. So a couple of things that you do need to start skating, a lot of them just accessories. One other thing that I would highly recommend you get when you start skating is some skating pants. So I have these ones. I honestly don't know what brand they are from anymore because I've worn it so much that the tag has faded. And you'll see me wear this in all of my videos. It's high waist, it goes over the boot, super warm, super thick. So I'll wear that on the bottom, and then for on the top, do maybe like a sports crop top or even just like a regular long sleeve shirt and then a jacket on top. Just think like active wear or whatever makes you comfortable, especially if you're starting out. You're not doing any super hard jumps or spins that will get you super sweaty. So maybe just do a sweater. So those are the only things that I really bring to the rink or that I really have for ice skating. A lot of them are just accessories and nice to haves. I think the only thing that's really essential for you are skates, your soakers and your hard guards. But if you're looking to see what kind of things you need or what other things you should get, I hope that was helpful and let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.